The little puppy, a fluffy ball of brown fur, scampered excitedly through the park. He chased after a bright blue butterfly, its wings fluttering like a ribbon in the wind. He didn't notice the path disappear behind him. He didn't see the tall trees closing in. Suddenly the butterfly was gone and the little puppy was lost. He whimpered, his tail tucked between his legs. The forest seemed dark and scary. He missed his warm bed and his human's gentle pats. He whined again, a small, lost sound in the rustling leaves. The forest seemed full of strange shadows and unfamiliar noises. A twig snapped, and the little puppy jumped, his heart pounding like a drum in his chest. He was all alone. He wanted to go home. As the little puppy whimpered, a pair of bright blue eyes peeked from behind a giant mushroom. The eyes blinked slowly, filled with curiosity. The puppy stopped whimpering and stared back, his tail giving a tiny wag. Slowly, a creature emerged from behind the mushroom. It was a small dragon, no bigger than the puppy himself. He had shimmering emerald scales and tiny wings that fluttered excitedly. "Hello!" chirped the little dragon, tilting his head. "What are you doing here? Are you lost?" The little puppy, emboldened by the dragon's friendly tone, wagged his tail harder. He barked once, a small, shy bark. "I think I am," he whimpered. The little dragon smiled, his scales shimmering in the dappled sunlight. "Don't worry, I know this forest like the back of my claw. I'll help you find your way home." And so began their adventure. The little dragon, whose name was Sparky, led the way, his tiny wings buzzing like a bee. The puppy, whose name was Buster, followed closely behind, his tail wagging with each step. They walked through fields of wildflowers, their petals painted in every color imaginable. They hopped over babbling brooks, their water sparkling like 1,000 diamonds. They met a wise old owl who pointed them in the right direction. They helped a family of hedgehogs gather berries for their winter store. With each step, with each new encounter, Buster felt his fear melt away. He was making a new friend, and he was going home. Finally, after a long and exciting day, they reached the edge of the forest. Buster recognized the park bench where his human always sat. He barked, a joyous sound that echoed through the trees. And then he saw her, his human. She was running towards him, her face etched with worry. Buster leapt into her arms, showering her with happy licks. He had never been so happy to see her. He looked back to thank Sparky, but the little dragon was gone. Buster never forgot his friend from the forest. And though he never saw Sparky again, he knew that magic could be found in the most unexpected places.